50,000 years. Though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered Council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy. Biotics is... Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Weapons. Disruptor torpedoes. Disruptor torpedoes are powerful projectiles with warheads that create random and unstable mass effect fields when triggered. These fields warp space-time in a localized area. Rapid asymmetrical mass changes cause the target to rip itself apart. In flight, torpedoes use a mass-increasing field, making them too massive for enemy kinetic barriers to repulse. This extra mass gives torpedoes very sluggish acceleration, making them easy prey for defensive Guardian weapons. So, torpedoes have to be launched at very close range. Torpedoes are the main anti-ship weapon used by fighters. They're launched from point-blank range in ripple-fire waves, reminiscent of the ancient Calliope rocket artillery launchers, thus their popular nickname Callies. By saturating defensive Guardian systems with multiple targets, at least a few will get through. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna head to the Citadel, but I think Anderson said he marked my system. Let's see that the system's marked. Okay, Svarog. Svarog is a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant whose orbit lies quite close to the star. It is unusual for a star with close orbiting gas giant to have a habitable world. Svarog is Pax's only gas giant, but its temperature, powerful winds, and high orbital velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-3 mining. While Novaria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion plants, it imports all of its helium-3 from out-system. Okay, it is marked. Anomaly, Styx Theta. Okay. I'm gonna do this mission and then go to the... Citadel.
Commander, we've got an incoming distress signal. Patching through to you.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Dolphin is an unusually small hydrogen and helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and hydrocarbons in the atmosphere. The Alliance surveyor ship Ibn Battuta reported inconclusive evidence of hydrocarbon life in the deeper layers of the atmosphere over 1,000 kilometers beneath the cloud tops, where pressure compresses Choffin's hydrogen into a liquid state. Proof of life in this environment would prove many long-standing theories. Unfortunately, only a probe with extremely expensive Mass Effect generators could survive the crushing pressure long enough to send back useful data, and the probe would be lost in the attempt. Simple expense makes investment doubtful. Where Mani has only been visited by a single unmanned probe, it is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with large formations of water vapor clouds in the upper atmosphere. Prothean data disk recovered. Scans of the planet Romani turned up a few odd readings. Chief Engineer Adams fine-tuned the scans and discovered an automated repair drone in orbit. Tally and Adams brought the drone on board to dismantle and find a Prothean data disk in its core. Sure, surveyed, Chofin. Yeah. Kwaji is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. The surface is composed of silica with deposits of uranium and heavy metals. Clouds of small water ice crystals are common. Kwaji's skies are full of fine silica dust. From the surface, the sky has a pronounced salmon hue. The cursory initial scans from the Alliance surveyor ship Ibn Battuta showed geometric patterns in the northern hemisphere deserts, visible only in the ultraviolet band. Normandy sensors see nothing of the planet. Scans of Kaji have revealed several deposits of platinum. Nepmos is a resource-rich terrestrial world somewhat larger than Earth. The dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and argon. Nepmos' crust is very thin and unstable, not more than 8 kilometers deep in any location. Subsurface magma flows are a hazard to ground travel, and earthquakes are frequent. While heavy metals and radioactives are plentiful, this geological instability has deterred investment by mining concerns. The additional complication is that the Styx cluster lies uncomfortably close to the 5 kiloparsec ring around the galactic core. The ring contains a great deal of molecular hydrogen, fueling the majority of the galaxy's star formation. This area is too dangerous to safely travel. Why do they always say that like right before we land somewhere? This place is terrible. Land. Okay. Do I have to? Pretty rough. In that horrible way. Look at that. It's gross. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this time. Medallion recovered. One of the miners had a League of One medallion. It's possible he discovered it while they were digging, but there's no way to know for certain. Arachni. After you do the Arachni mission, then you can get this location. So I'm learning some nuance about the Arachni I don't think I got before. Timeline seems to be they were peaceful singers. And then during the Prothean cycle, they were indoctrinated, turned mindless and away from the singer queens. Queens became crazy too, and indoctrinated. And that, once they opened path to that system, then that was war with no communication. And then the queen that we encountered is thousands of years old. So theoretically, a derelict ship with a queen egg on it from before indoctrination of the last cycle. Alright, so I can't... This won't open right now. So I need to try to remember where it is. It's down in the southwest. Okay. Alright, this is... It's off. Alright, I'm at... It's labeled properly. Anyway... Labels and the locations are weird. As are the icons. It's really not that hard.
I'm on my way!
We successfully surveyed a large deposit of titanium. Alright, so I'll probably be back here. Something.
I'm on my way!
Yeah, it's modded a bit with more, making it more of a community and a settlement. Shepard is, of course, going to run around and loot things. The generator has been ripped apart by Arachni claws, leaving your defensive turrets inoperable. It would be possible to power the turrets off the Mako's engine. This would make it impossible to drive or fire the Mako's own weapons. Connect the Mako to the generator. Fortunate that you have to stand on the bodies to do that. Or you just come out here and start shooting at them.
First Lieutenant Durand, ma'am. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple of weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than Viking. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left at it. I'm the ranking officer.
We do have a ship in orbit. We could bombard them.
Wouldn't do much good. They're moving around deep underground. The only time they come near the surface, and they're right on our position. You bombard them, you take us out too.
Why are you out here in the first place?
There's been a lot of pirate activity in this cluster. We set up a chain of listening posts in the local systems, in case they have a staging base.
They're not animals, they're a sentient species. You study history? They're called Arachni.
Never heard of them. Can't say I care. What we just fought was a probe. Their seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the woman. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
Okay, so I got the generator going. Okay, leave the Mako hooked up. This is it's an easy fight. It becomes progressively more difficult. And again, like a survival horror thing.
I will destroy you!
Well, you know.
I say we get the hell out of here.
How are those repairs coming?
Yeah. Alright. Grab cover. Very fiddly though. At lower difficulties is probably just better to stand up and shoot. New timed waves. Arachni do not have much in the way of a ranged damage. They can poison me mostly, but they're not going to do anything. Yeah, I'm pretty poison resistant. With a sniper rifle, I can do a lot of damage. Okay, so it's timed. 40 seconds.
Holy hell, ma'am. Talk about a near-run thing. You alright?
Never mind me, are you alright?
Still on my feet. But we've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long. There's one other thing I should mention. One of our other listening posts went offline 3 days ago. I don't know if it's coincidence, a pirate raid, or what. But if you want to check in on them...
We'll check on them. I don't know why there are arachni loose out here, but I intend to find out.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right, that must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
Just point us in the right direction.
You don't have to do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, now it says Rachni infested mine. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to have to disconnect it. Anyway, transmitter. Generator. Disconnected it. Go. Okay, so oh, it's pretty. Yeah, this is a tough fight under higher difficulties. We'll do okay. Records of the Rachni War suggest brood warriors, the male-gendered Rachni, only fight when a hive is severely pressed. Safe to say you've eliminated the Rachni on Nepmus. Buddy. Get some damage. Oh, come on. You do it. Alright, let's mine this giant pile of poop. Palladium, sure. It's a large deposit of palladium. Right? Those clouds. So cool. Oops. Slid into the mountain. Less cool. Discovery. Here's these particle bores were shut down after breaking through the tunnels just below the surface. Shacks and equipment are stenciled with the logo of the Tenkara Mining Consortium. There's no trace of the mining crew. Yeah, so Arachnite got him. Got 80. Successfully surveyed a large deposit of uranium. Okay. I believe that is it for Necmos. Imanaya, though exceptionally large for a terrestrial world, Imanaya is composed of water ice and a core of various carbonaceous compounds. It has a density only half that of Earth, and an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The surface is composed of surprisingly pure water ice with a high albedo. So albedo is the amount of light that is reflected or not reflected by the atmosphere, whether or not it is perceived as white from space. So cloud cover is albedo. Grisalgan. An enigmatic rock and ice planet, Grisalgan has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is composed of frozen water and chlorine. Scans from planet Grisalgan have revealed a large deposit of magnesium. Dark asteroid of mixed carbonaceous materials, this asteroid shows signs of impacts by weapons fire. Turian insignia discovered. Discovered signs of battle while scanning an asteroid field in the Acheron system. Small recon and recovery team led by Navigator Presley was able to determine that many of the ships were marked with the Epirus colony insignia. Tahe is an exceptional form of planet called a Roche world, but simply, it is one half of a pair of small and unusually dense terrestrial worlds, Altahe and Ontahe, that orbit each other so closely they effectively share a single atmosphere. It's got a weird word. This is does not mean, so I think it's supposed to be just this does not mean that one can fly from one to another. But both have identical atmospheres, and dust from one often can be found in another. Both worlds share an atmosphere of nitrogen and ethane. The surface is warm and mainly composed of silica dust and dark basaltic rocks, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. Tidal effects from Ontahe create constant heavy wind. Successfully surveyed a deposit of samarium. Successfully surveyed a large deposit of gold. Ooh, the size of the twin planet in the sky. That's cool. There's Bay. Matriarch's writings recovered. This surprisingly pristine lockbox had one of Matriarch Stilnaga's writings stored inside. How such a valuable item crashed here is uncertain. Sitting under the aid station. It sucks. These are little eggs to kill.
Commander, you see this? They just received a supply run 2 days ago. The Rachni worked fast.
2 worlds with sudden Rachni infestations. This isn't a coincidence. Tell me about that supply ship.
Checking. This base is supplied by drone freighters, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
That's inside an emission nebula. The Alliance doesn't have any depots inside nebulae.
Whoever programmed that freighter didn't take any pains to scrub or alter their data.
That's inside an emission nebula.
Okay.
The Alliance doesn't have any depots inside nebulae.
Whoever programmed that freighter didn't take any pains to scrub or alter their data.
Wherever it is, there's probably more Rachni there. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Right.
Rachni infestation on Altair seemed to be the result of a supply drop from Argus Row. The logs downloaded from the freighter should allow you to backtrack the ship's course to its origin. Alright, I think that's it for this planet. They're gonna send us to another system. Barthol. A modest terrestrial planet, Barthol has a thin atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of nickel. The terrain is extremely rough, a patchwork of craggy, overlapping craters dating back to the formation of the solar system. Barthol is tidally locked to the star Acheron. The day side has never been fully mapped. So here is the Gorgon system, Depot Sigma 23. That's where the ship shipping out Rachni eggs. Slycon, orbiting at an unbelievable distance of 710 AU, over 66 billion kilometers from Gorgon. Slycon is a huge gas giant with an atmosphere tainted by methane and chlorine. Charblu, a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. The methane in Charblu's atmosphere gives it an azure hue. The Usari crew who initially surveyed the system during Earth's 17th century named Charblu after a then-popular soprano. The singer was renowned for her unusual skin tone, which is quite similar to that of the planet. Unidentified space facility. This space station appears to have been assembled from used, off-the-shelf civilian ship models of diverse origins. There are no obvious hull markings, and it's not broadcasting any ID signal.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Little buddy. Like little moving mines. It's not a great breeding strategy to send your young like mines against their opposition, but we have it. This terminal requires a data recorder to function. Message logs error. Comm system damaged. Unrecoverable data. Data recovered. Loris. Okay, I'm gonna try to interpret this. Oh! At the bottom I already see Gen corrupt excuse of its General Petrovsky. At Depot Sigma 23 is common. The project has potential to our strategic goals. It is imp utmost care, and the subs, remember, are not mere but assets. They're and underestimated. Reminds me, during the first contact, necessary to think chessboard. Anticipate moves. Every piece counts, sacrifices, but never without purpose. Ensure measures are in what imagine place. Not tolerate not tolerate failure. This operation vital to Cerber Hume. Okay, so General Perchovsky. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's Ahmad putting that information back in. It's nice to have that there. Dead officer, search remains. Find a bloodied but functional data recorder on the woman's body.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Play the first entry.
Sigma 23 is almost fully operational. The barracks and storage lockers are complete, and we've begun stocking the munitions. It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be from pirates, and who'll believe them? Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus may be a bigger threat than we'd assumed.
Play the second entry.
The package arrived today for field testing. I'm told they're fundamentally similar to the units being developed on Novaria. They promised this batch would be stable, something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit. We detected some pirates setting up an anchorage in a neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
Play the last entry.
They've escaped containment. Clever bastards. We treated them like animals. We should have treated them like POWs. They're spreading, boarding the supply ships and sending them to random destinations. They'll be all over the cluster in a week. General, if you recover this message, my advice is, screw the Rachni. They're too smart. Use one of the other projects. Flores, signing off. For the final time.
This is a familiar story. A failed experiment with the Rachni. Nice to see humans are consistently stupid.
I wish I could disagree with you, Rex.
Let's
but
go.
They are consistently stupid. The escaped Rachni definitely came from the station, though the motives behind this Cerberus group are vague. To prevent further contamination, arm the station's scuttle charges and evacuate to the Normandy. Okay, so I'm gonna save because this is timed. Yeah, this is obviously hard. When you are not pretty much impervious to all damage. You have to slow down and stop the ship trying to kill you. In this case, though, it's pretty much just a straight shot back and I can ignore the damage. Run. Running. Go. Ooh. Oh no, I crashed. Alright, I'll have to make the run again. Whoa, is a terrestrial planet only known from scan data picked up by unmanned probes. Though over 76 AU from the blue giant Paragon, temperatures in Rule's orbit are still dangerously hot. Only ships with very powerful heat radiating systems can venture that deep in the system. Fortunately, Rule is not a terribly interesting world. It has a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and methane, and the scorching surface is mainly composed of alumina with deposits of platinum. The world is tidally locked to Gorgon, leaving the sunward side scorched and a radiated wasteland. The dark side is frigid and ice-crusted. Staring right seeing where the normal goes. The embassies first. We do have a check-in. They're always disappointing, but might as well do it. I don't think there's much more in terms of content on the Citadel. We might be able to see Conrad Werner one more time. We did run around and get everybody's reactions, let's see.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
Okay, I don't think there are any more reactions, but I can get, Caden and Ashley, I believe. They usually give me an impression of their last mission.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
It always looks like she needs to hide something on her screen. She just looks like...
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I don't think Rex or Garrus will have anything new to say. Ashley might have an opinion. Garrus will mostly let me say, I want to thank you, Shepard, and repeat his last conversation.
Commander, good to see you.
Oh, he doesn't have anything to say. Okie dokie.
Shepard?
Rex?
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. She just lost her mom. That has to hurt. Just saying, Skipper.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
I do kind of avoid talking to Ashley Hayden. I believe I've gotten the majority of the stories, killing Vernus for Hayden and her sister's escapades for Ashley.
Hey, Shepard. Do you need something?
I should go.
See you later.
And I believe that is the majority of their interaction. I don't want to delve much more into because it gets into just weird. Particularly with Hayden, if a female with romance. I've already shut it down. But I believe that's the majority of their stories.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, no new quests here. Yeah, they have ports to the Normandy now, but no. You still have to take the elevator to move around, so there's no.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. Speaking of your new job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I'm afraid I can't discuss the details of my missions.
So you were there on a mission from the Council? That's very interesting. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Respect's a funny thing. People always assume they deserve it. The truth is, respect is earned. And I firmly believe we can earn it.
You're an idealist, Commander, but a sincere one. I hope you're right. One last question, Commander.
Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Listen with my mic there.
Your Noveria report raised a few eyebrows in the Council, Shepard. I can't believe you let that queen live. There's a reason their species was nearly wiped out. You should have finished them off.
This queen isn't like the others. She's not interested in conquest or war.
Really? I'm glad you're an expert in a species we know virtually nothing about. I hope we're both still around in 50 years to see if you're right.
Genocide of an entire species is a terrible tragedy, Ambassador. Shepard did the right thing.
Fine. I'll just tell everyone we figured it was a good idea to release a fertile Rachni queen in the wilds of Noveria. I'm sure nobody will have a problem with that.
Okay. Always fun to have give me his opinion. Ah, okay. There's one last Conrad Verna.
Okay.
That, no. That is... Yeah, it kind of... Oh, I have to go down to get to the walker. No, okay. Find Conrad Werner.
Hasn't worked well since I bought it.
Hey, are you refunding his stuff?
Here you go. Your account will be credited.
You did! You took his return! Look, I'm telling you, I bought this here. Why won't you return it?
I can't take it back unless...
I know. Unless I have a proof of purchase.
Okay, so that's the walkway up to Flux? Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm a little frustrated here. How does walkway work? Where is walkway? Are you walkway? Ooh, you are walkway. Ah, Conrad, what are you doing back?
Commander, I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
What's on your mind?
With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
I believe you, Conrad. But there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Alright. So all the assignments are done except that one dead engineer that they didn't believe me when I told them where he was. In every Spectre's life, a little rain must fall, huh? Yeah. Oh. No. I'm pretty sure that's it. Empty walkway. Let me just check out Flux. I think I was enough in the area to see that there was nothing up here. Okay. Dr. Michelle doesn't have anything. I know I've talked to her before. We never got any of the Bane stuff straightened out, right?
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
You're a doctor.
I chose to keep the medical tradition alive.
Let me take a look.
Of course.
Months. Okay, same stuff. Let's just make sure Forrest Den doesn't have anything. Sure it doesn't. Alright. Okay, I think I've done it. So that is essentially the end of Citadel.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
News bulletin from Australian News. Khalisa bin Silan Al-Jalani reporting. Who is Commander Shepard? Well, viewers, let's find out. In the following clip, I interviewed the commander about becoming humanity's first Spectre. Take a look at the interview below. No doubt, Commander Shepard is an accomplished individual who truly believes in the ability to serve both the Alliance and the Council. Although not all of Shepard's prepared statements stand up to scrutiny, there's no doubt the commander doesn't lack for self-confidence. During the interview, however, this reported noticed that Shepard alluded to the fact that the Terran hierarchy has special interest in the SSV Normandy, but evaded the question when asked whether handling the Alliance's most expensive warship. But evaded the question when asked whether handing the Alliance's most expensive warship over to the Council was a good idea. Shepard could surely do a lot of good, assuming the Council will allow it. Given their track record of refusing to help human colonies under attack, only time will tell. Yay.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
From here, it's pretty much a straight shot to the end of the game. There's not much else to do. So, done Novaria, done Ferros, done Vermont. Priscilla is a terrestrial world so small it cannot retain even a trace atmosphere. The surface is frozen and composed of magnesium silicates or carbonaceous deposits. In the recent past, a pirate band from the Terminus systems carved a message into the surface using ship-based laser weapons. 100-meter wide, Terran syllabate, the message proclaims the military prowess and virility of one Captain Zeish. A smaller postscript alludes to the questionable parentage of all humans. Chloroplon is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with a haze of methane in the upper atmosphere. I don't think there's anything to scan in this system, but let's see. Yamada is a terrestrial planet with thick, hazy atmosphere of ammonia, methane, and a cocktail of other hydrocarbon gases. The surface is scorching hot, and mainly composed of nickel with deposits of iron. With a density 1.4 times that of Earth, it is obvious that Yamada is rich with heavier elements. Mining could be extremely profitable, though the lethal heat and high gravity would make initial development costly. Given the political instability of the nearby Terminus systems, investment is unlikely. Jar-4 is a close-orbiting hot Jupiter hydrogen-helium gas giant with clouds of airborne silicate and deeper layers of sodium. In composition, it is extraordinarily similar to S5-1 Pegasus planet Bellerophon, one of the first extrasolar planets discovered by humanity in the late 20th century. Despite its great size, Jar-4 is actually rather low mass. The incredible heat of the star Hawk has caused its atmosphere to expand. In fact, Jar-4 is so low mass, it is tidally locked to Hawk. The temperature difference between the sunlit hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant hurricane force winds. Vermeer is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers make it an unappealing homestead.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander. You've got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joke around.
This is just alleyways. Why is the Statue of Liberty out in the middle of the bay? Okay, well that's weird. I don't know what those are. Some sort of beacons. Buoys. They're just a series of gates on the way to the Vermeer base. You don't even have to know this stuff anymore. You can just go. Try not to run over the tripod life forms, but I sometimes do. Buoys, the sky, and the thunder is new. Okay. I don't really need to, but I do stop at and clear out all of these gateways. Some of them you have to go into. I'm not sure if you do, you can go into them all and disable all of them, but I do anyway.
Area secured.
Yeah, this one doesn't have any controls, I don't think. Oh, maybe it's down this way.
Perimeter clear.
Okay, it's got a command station, but no actual commands. Alright. The other ones have command stations with gates that you can take down. So I'm gonna get pretty lax about looting from here on. There's no reason to overload my inventory. And there are no more quest items. There are consoles. So I will stop the consoles, but I'm probably not going to pick the stuff up out of looting containers from here. It's just silly. god, am I going backwards? I gotta go backwards. And now I am stuck. Good job, sweetie. I think I went backward. So proud. How is that even possible? Alright. And it's not to reason why. Mine is just to fail and die. Okay. Yeah, I can't even figure out how I managed to go backwards from there. I think I just went around the big loop.
There's our target, Commander.
Garrus. We'll take these guys out with Mako, but we need to get up there anyway, so... And some of them are behind cover.
There must be a way to shut that gun down.
Yes. Sounds it'll fly for them. Okay, that opens the gate. It's hope I don't go the wrong way again. So I'm only going to be doing controls.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
No weapons.
Ready to continue. On your mark, Commander Shepard.
Thank you. Thank you for not making fun of the fact that I went completely the wrong way. Which... really forgive me, but... I do wish I didn't have to be forgiven. I swear I hit the gate controls. What? And while we're gone, they completely destroyed it. Actually, they don't. That would be game over. I know. I hit the gate controls. Excellent. Only.
Clear.
It only acknowledged me hitting the other controls. Alright. Fine. I don't even know what shade it was. Okay, Mako is facing this way. I'm going this way. Both run straight at me.
That's it. Nothing between us and the Solarian camp now.
Okay. Oh, stop trying to shoot us. What? What? Something's weird. Oh wow, this is fun. This if I can get into the Mako and fix it. Nice. Well, my controls are broken. Alright, I'm gonna save and reload. Sometimes that fixes it. I don't know what the hell happened there. Oh, okay, good. Embarrassingly perfect. Yes.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Oh my god. Wow.
There's the camp.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What are we supposed to do in the meantime?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
So it's nice to see the SGG gets moved over too. I mean, it's not nice to see, but...
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
You think I should go talk to him?
It wouldn't hurt. Well, it might, actually. Just do it carefully.
I'll be careful. But be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
Just tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Yeah, I can buy a license, not a Joe upgrade.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we still trust him?
I don't like the looks Rex keeps pointing at you. Watch yourself.
I don't like the way Rex is behaving. He's really on edge.
The mission will succeed. The captain will not have it any other way.
If we fail, no one will hear of this. If we succeed, same result.
I just need a few more minutes with my men.
I've been on this mission far too long. My brood won't even recognize me.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
We better succeed, human. We still feel the toll of the Krogan rebellion.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
That's weird, I didn't get a Paragon or Renegade there. Huh. Alright, whatever. Rex is alive.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from orbit, and Saren can kiss his Turian ass goodbye.
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that. We'll need to place the bomb at a precise location.
Where do we take the nuke, and how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
It does sound a bit risky. Is there no other way?
No, but I think we can work around that. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are going to get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
We'll need someone who knows Alliance communication protocols.
I volunteer, Commander.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
Alenko, you're with the captain. Keep it simple. Understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
Shadow seems clear enough. What would the other teams be called?
Igor, Manovai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
You are Team Shadow. We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding grounds at the heart of the facility. Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns, but don't count on it. Once you have the bomb, place it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything foolish while I'm gone, Ash. And that goes for you too, Commander.
We'll be fine, LT.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you wanted to say, Caden?
It's just weird going under someone else's command. I've got so used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry so much. We'll see you on the other side.
I know, I just wanted to say that it's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
It doesn't matter if we're not in the same unit. We are still a team. Watch each other's backs, keep your eyes open, and fight like I know you can. We'll all come out of this in one piece.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glory in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Step, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again. Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
It's fine. Let's move.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help. Shadow with Lieutenant Alenko with Igor team. Manovai, Jaeto team. Move. Time to get some attention.
Fire is coordinated on Manovai team. We can't reach the guest.
Okay, so those are the 3 spots you need to hit: the comm tower, the uplinking tower, the refueling platform.
Turrets!
Those
They're out of
3
range!
give everybody the best chance. So make sure to hit all 3 of them. And, yeah, you could miss them. You could go this way. And, yeah. You really can't miss the satellite uplink tower, but you can miss the refueling. You can miss the comm tower. So be careful. Geth communication is disrupted.
Something scrambled their targeting. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Manavai.
So yeah, I can't miss the next station. There's another where I go. Just on the way.
They're calling SAT strikes. J.Edo, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
Satellite uplink is removed. There, so we'll up this way and then to the right.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Flyers destroyed. Okay, so, and just to be well clear, destroy the fuel tanks. Okay, so we have disrupted the 3 major support stations.
Air threat has not materialized. We may be getting some help from Shadow.
I don't think there's anything back here, but I usually just run. I'm just in the habits of running and checking. I'm pretty sure I know where the storage spots are, but it would be stupid to go through the whole mission and miss it.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Security console. Okay. Yep.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Where are the alarms? Intruders!
So yeah, the Solarians that are inside the base here were captured from the STG team and indoctrinated. So because I am aware of that, and as you can see that, there are a few choices that I make. You can release
Hello?
the Solarians.
Is someone out there?
But they are all indoctrinated. You're gonna have
Stop
to kill
them!
anyway.
The work must go on! Give a little ground, Lieutenant.
As it is,
We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
You can't actually, you can't help them. And also, if you let them out, where would it go? Exploding the place. Okay. So you can come in here, you can have conversations, but it's really, I wouldn't do it even strategically. Do not have time to do that. You are focused on a military mission. It is entirely reasonable to know that they are not your mission. You can't do anything about it. I usually don't go this way. How did I end up back here? That is an example that you don't do. So, let's do this again. Fortunately, it is not timed. Figure out what I did. What I shouldn't do. Okay, so I did this in a pool. Controls here. Choices yet. Okay.
Hello? Is someone out there?
So there's got to be a way to go. Alright, yeah, I need to use. Wait a minute. There's some sideways here. No. Doesn't what I want. Okay. So not that. Take this elevator instead. So yes, I'm going to avoid this area.
Intruders! Get the guards!
Let's get the job done, Shepard. I don't want to look at this crap any longer than I have to. What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Saren? Saren will receive his proper reward when we find him. What is this? One of my own fighting against the glorious rebirth of our kind?
You're breeding an army of slaves, tools to be manipulated. What glory is there in that?
Are you blind? We have a cure for the genophage. Saren has led us through the darkness to a new dawn. You will not destroy the work we have started.
Ah, okay, so it looks like they're repurposed the Mass Effect 2 tank red. Animations to there, that's kind of cool.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Everyone in this place is trying to kill me.
Do I look like a soldier?
Here.
I'm a neurospecialist, and this job isn't worth dying over. Or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
Give me one reason I should help you.
I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
You conducted brutal experiments on helpless test subjects. You helped Saren. You don't get to live.
I just did what I was told. I didn't have a choice. I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't help your victims.
No! No!
The reason to do that, even though there are renegade points, if you let her live, she is still doing experiments in Mass Effect 2, and if she continues in Mass Effect 3, she goes on a rampage and kills people, so no. Binary Helix has reassigned me to a new project under Saren's directive. After my tenure at Peak 15, just being able to see the sun every morning is a welcome change. There's a different kind of chill in this place. Saren's latest acquisition, a warship he calls Sovereign, is unlike anything I've ever seen. Signaling its the indoctrination. It defies our understanding of biology. It's as incredible as it is deeply terrifying. We had one of the captured SCG's operatives strapped in an interrogation chair just a few days ago, resolute with his captain in the rescue and proud to die for his cause. But within less than a week, he was walking the halls and unwavering devotee to Sarah. The speed and efficiency of his transformation fills me with a morbid fascination, yet I cannot help but wonder about the long-term implications. Would I even notice if it started affecting me too? Yeah, it... Do not let Lana live.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
I don't know why she did that again.
Saren needs to pay for what he's done to my people.
I guess.
Saren's experiments have to be stopped.
Oh my god.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Genius.
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
Commander, we got trouble.
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console's been disabled. Orders, Commander.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
Yeah, I think there's no way out of the way that we came in.
Geth are turning from your position, Gieto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off. Hold them.
This spot makes me nervous because it's hard. This is a slow corridor. It's rough.
Look out! They followed us up!
Good work on the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn. That's it. We need to clear the Geth and set those charges.
It's very satisfying to shoot them. Or to actually shoot them is a very nice thing.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can. Commander, sounds like the Solarian teams are taking heavy fire. We better hurry.
Get that nuke offloaded and over to the thermal taps.
Aye, aye, Commander. Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Get them out of there, Joker, now!
Negative. It's too hot. You can't risk it. We'll hold them off as long as we...
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
sending in reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What are you doing, Chief?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Alenko. Radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
I'm sorry, Ash. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead, but what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers. I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
No Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them. Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
All right, everybody, hang on!
I can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
But why me? Why not her?
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime. It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds. How was I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Vermeer was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
Sovereign's a Reaper. Saren admitted it.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports, the ones talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
If you truly believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Good luck, Commander. From all of us.